I am a couple of days late on this, but today I'm going to talk to you about my favourite products from the month of January. You may notice something slightly different about me. Okay, this is a big deal for me, like I'm not even exaggerating here. I've had a side parting with a swoopy fringe since I was about 14. I play around with my hair like this every couple of months and I sort of feel like my evil twin. Like I don't actually feel like me right now. I don't know, maybe it's because my fringe hadn't grown. Like look where my fringe is now. Maybe it's because my fringe hadn't grown to the right length, but it never looked right and I always left it for about 5 minutes and then I took it off, changed it. But tonight I Instagrammed it and everyone was like, no, keep it, keep it, keep it. A lot of people said to keep it, like a lot of people. I think it's the most comments I've ever had on any Instagram I've ever posted, so I thought I would film a video like this. So welcome to the centre parting. Be honest, tell me if you like, be honest but gentle, that's what I want to say, and let me know what you think. Also, newness, I'm in my new bedroom. I'm well overdue house update. I know that Tuesday, which is coming up very soon, will be regularly scheduled home videos again. You know, there's all kinds of craziness. I promise I'm coming at you with an update. It's nice to be back filming videos at home and I'm going to talk you through my favourite products of January. Longest intro ever. I was in Gran Canaria for the beginning of January, which is great because January is always a depressing month. And I did do a travel skincare essentials video, and that had sort of the skincare that I was using with the exception of one product, and that was a cleanser. I didn't put my cleanser in there just because I thought that's something that is different to every person and changes all the time. But the cleanser that I was using is this one from Antipodes. Now Antipodes, I can say hands down, is my favourite skincare brand. I usually like balm, cream cleansers or oils to cleanse, something that's just gonna like melt my makeup off but it's not gonna feel like it's stripping my skin. I'm all about that. It feels like sort of a lotion, it's like a lighter cream. It's not oily on your face, like it doesn't leave an oily residue, which some of you may like. Some people who are a little bit frightened of like cream cleansers or balm cleansers might like this one. I use it with hot water and a flannel or a face cloth or a muslin cloth, but you can also use this with something like the Clarisonic or a skin cleanser device. Yeah, I love that. Another sort of skincare related thing is a shower gel, and I know this might seem really boring. Shower gels are not the most interesting of things and generally I just snooze whenever anyone talks about shower gel, so I apologise. However, there's something really weird about the shower gel. I wear Stella by Stella McCartney and I've worn it for over 10 years now. It's my favourite perfume, and when you spray Stella on your skin, well, like any perfume, it smells different when you spray it onto your skin right away, and then it dries down, notes evaporate, some other notes kind of come to the fore and it smells different. And the dry down of Stella, how it smells after like an hour or so, is how this shower gel smells. And I don't understand it because this is lemongrass and green tea with goji berry extract. Stella is, I believe, rose with amber, so it really is nothing alike in terms of the notes that are in here, but for some reason this is by a brand called Bubble Tea Cosmetics and I had a few of these to try. Fun story, I actually put this in the guest bathroom because I just took a look at it and I thought this was the one that I was going to like the least, and I thought I would like the Moroccan mint tea the most. Put this in the guest bathroom and then I could smell it when someone had a shower in there, and as soon as our guests had gone I stole it from my shower. Let's talk about hair, since I had a whole monologue about my hair at the beginning. The first thing that I've been really enjoying is the Tangle Teezer. I've used this for many years. It's not a new thing, but I got a new Tangle Teezer because my other one was looking a bit worse for wear. I'd had it a long time. It was time to, you know, bite the bullet. So I got a new Tangle Teezer and this is just a regular one and it's purple, it's pink. I love it. It gets knots out of my hair. It makes me feel very happy about brushing my hair. I have thick hair and it's dry, so I used to get a lot of breakages when I was like brushing my hair with a more traditional hairbrush, but using this really just help the hairs from breaking off. And you know, if you do suffer from tangly hair, which I don't as much because it's not fine, my hair's really coarse, but if you do, these are a godsend. I've been using a lot of Dove products started towards the end of 2013. You may have seen me Instagram these a while back. I was doing some extreme couponer crazy business and buying all of these from Tesco because they were on half price. I fell in love with them. I decided to just stock up. This is the Nutritive Solutions Nourishing Oil Care. This has got argan oil in it, and I've talked about this before. I took this on holiday with me and it really helped my hair, especially in the heat and having the sun on it and things like that. It really did help it. I noticed that when I Instagrammed this, a lot of you said that you were not a fan of the Dove shampoos and conditioners because they were too heavy for your hair and they sort of left you feeling like your hair was too greasy and too conditioned. But if you have dry, coarse hair like me, like my hair has been coarse ever since I was a kid. It's always been that way and it used to be super frizzy. If you have my kind of dry, coarse hair type, you will love these. But my friend Estee actually told me today that she loves the mask from this range, so I'm going to check that out next. But yeah, if you're in the supermarket, keep an eye out for these. They're the ones with the gold lids and I absolutely love them. 2 more hair products from Dove, and these were released in, I think, October. There are 4 products in the range and I like them all, but if you were going to pick any, I would definitely recommend these 2. I'm going to confess something now. This is 4th day hair, which for me is a massive deal. Usually I can get away with washing my hair like every other day, but most of the time I wash it every day. And the reason I do that is not because it gets greasy, because my hair doesn't really get that greasy, but my hair actually gets very dry at the ends, and I end up washing it to kind of put moisture back into the ends because it just feels so dry and coarse and it doesn't like have the same texture. But I know it's not really great to wash my hair every single day. This kind of happened accidentally. We've had my nana actually staying with us for the last few days and we've been going out and doing things, and the first day I didn't wash it. I was like, oh, I don't really have time to wash it. And then the second day I didn't wash it. I was like, oh, it actually doesn't. So like the third day I was like, oh, it actually doesn't look too bad. And then today I woke up and I was like, maybe it looks terrible and I just don't know. Please don't tell me. So obviously, even though my hair doesn't get greasy, it's still, you want to feel fresh up there in the old scalp. And the dry shampoo is obviously great for that, but it gives body as well. The reason I really like this dry shampoo is because it's got starch in it rather than powder, so it doesn't make your hair feel dirty at the roots. Like, you feel like you can still like run your fingers through it. Like, it's not, you know, when you put some other dry shampoos in your hair when they've got powder in, they feel like, doesn't feel clean, like it just feels worse. It doesn't look greasy, but it feels worse than if you just left it greasy. And this doesn't do that. But the star of the show for me is this one, because this is a product that enables me to, well, has enabled me not to wash my hair and for it not to look so terrible. This is a light serum, but it's really emollient and you only need a tiny bit. I'm going to put some in now and show you. But I basically run this through the ends of my hair and then it doesn't look super dry and it just makes it a little bit more manageable. And I don't know, I feel like this is really, honestly, I feel like this range has really helped my hair. But yeah, 4th day hair, this is a true revelation for me. This is not something I'm used to, and I'm kind of like weirdly kind of thinking, oh, I wonder how long I can carry this on for, like how far can I get away with this, which I know is terrible, but I feel like it's a scientific experiment. Okay, enough hair talk, let's talk about makeup. Now, I've got 2 face base like foundation products that I want to talk about. The first one is the only thing that I took on holiday with me, so this is pretty much, yeah, it is the only thing that I used from the 1st until the 20th of January. So most of the month I use this, which is the Rimmel BB Cream Matte 9-in-1 Skin Perfecting Super Makeup. I've got a whole separate video on this where I did a foundation diary where you can see me apply it and give a review and things like that. This is really fantastic. Like, honestly, I didn't take a powder on holiday with me. I didn't take anything like that because I went on holiday on the 4th of January and I've been using it for a few days and I knew that it was good enough to take just this on its own. I took concealer, but I didn't take any powder, and this was literally the only foundation that I took. I wore it in the daytime. I mean, I don't really wear makeup in the daytime, but I wore it in the daytime when we went shopping or went into a city, you know, and we went like sunbathing. I wore it then, I wore it for evenings out. It saw me through anything that I needed, and I'm a really big fan of this. It's super inexpensive, really great if you kind of worried about looking too shiny with a BB cream or a tinted moisturiser, even if you have dry skin, this is a beauty. And then when I came back, I sort of gravitated more towards my Laura Mercier Real Sand mineral powder. I was rearranging my makeup drawers. I've been kind of putting all my makeup away, and I dug this out and I thought, oh, I've not used this for a while. I was crazy about this in 2013, but I didn't use it towards the end of the year just because of the move and everything being jumbled up. I sort of stuck to the small makeup bag that I had with me. So yeah, I just kind of abandoned it towards the end of the year, but this is a beauty. It's a real beauty. I'm wearing it today. It's a mineral powder, but I'm not the biggest powder fan, but I feel like it kind of looks more like skin than a regular powder does. Another thing that I've been loving this month is this Illamasqua blush duo. This came out as part of a collection last year, but they do actually sell these two blushes individually as kind of like a full-size blush. This one here, the orange one, is called Lover, and this one is called Hussy, and they're beautiful, beautiful blushes. The quality of Illamasqua makeup is amazing. I absolutely love it. I'm wearing this one, which is Hussy. I'm wearing that today, and I don't feel like it's too much, even though it's like raining outside and it's miserable. I don't feel like, you know, it's too much to wear at this time of year either. So these are beautiful. And I have some eye products to talk about. I feel like last year I was so boring with my eye makeup, and this is really ironic that I'm talking about it because I've been really boring today, but I didn't plan on filming a video today, but here I am. So I didn't really make that much of an effort with my eye makeup. But hear me out, I have been trying to like kind of do different things with my eye makeup because I have all these nice palettes and nice makeup, and I feel like I didn't really use them much in 2013, so I really want to change that. I was actually wearing these in my Rimmel BB cream foundation diary, and a lot of you asked what was on my eyes, and it was these two bad boys. These are the L'Oreal Colour Infallible eyeshadows. I know that a lot of people have raved about these, myself included, and they are just fabulous. I do really just have to share my love for them once more. They're a semi-pressed mineral eyeshadow, and I don't tend to mess with mineral eyeshadows too much just because on a daily basis, like, I'm a real palette girl. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I tend to go for those because I feel like it's easier for me to put a look together. It's not messy, it's not as time consuming, and it's a shame because I have some really nice eyeshadows, like single eyeshadows, that I should use more often. And I've actually done my storage a little bit differently, so all my palettes is in the dressing table. If you wanted to see a video on my palettes, then let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you guys. Where was I? These are like semi-pressed, so they're a bit neater than using a regular loose pigment, but they still give you that lovely effect that only a pigment can give you. Both of these colours are, I don't think they're available in the UK. I got this one from the UK, but I think it was limited edition. It's Hourglass Beige 002, although you might be able to find it, it's just that I've not seen it in person anywhere since. And this one, which is the more bronzy one, is definitely a US only shadow, and it's called Amber Rush number 892. We don't have quite the same range as the States in terms of these shadows, but they are beautiful and you should definitely check them out. And the reason that I'm mentioning those is because it was actually using those again that led me to rediscover two other eyeshadows that have been sitting unloved for so long, and I hate myself for that because they're absolutely beautiful. So they're both by Illamasqua, and first of all, can we just talk about this packaging? I love it so much. I love Illamasqua. These are loose pigments. They're called Illamasqua Pure Pigments, and this one is in Furore. It's the most beautiful shimmery nude, absolutely beautiful eyeshadow, and this one is called Ore. It's bronzy, but it's cool toned at the same time. I don't have a lot of bronze eyeshadows because they tend to make me look a little bit sickly. I can never quite pull them off, but this is sort of bronze mixed with gunmetal. It doesn't look too orangey on me and on my eyes, and it kind of works well. So I wore these recently, and when I put them on I was just kind of like, oh, why do I not wear these all the time? So beautiful. And I will actually try and use them in a video sometime soon so you can see me apply them and you can see what they look like, because they're honestly gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadows. So those are all my favourites for the month of January. I hope that you all had a wonderful month, and I will see you very, very soon with another video. Bye guys.